Hey everyone, D20 here. And for today's video, we are going through the Miles Morales Spider-Man pre-con deck that came in the new expansion box. Now, this is my very first 2 games that I played with Miles. I didn't make any changes to his deck. I just played it the way it came out of the box. And you get to see my reactions to it. You get to see if I liked it, if I didn't like it, what my thoughts were. At the very end of the video, I kind of sit down, I break down what I should have done better, what I did well, and just kind of general overall thoughts about the hero. So if you like this video, make sure to do me a huge favor, hit like, hit subscribe. It's completely free to you. It really helps out the channel. And I hope you enjoy the video. All right, next time. All right, let's go. So we are just doing Ebony Maw Standard against Miles's pre-con deck. Trapper has told me to focus in on shield, which I'll do because I trust that. I will try that advice. I think it's kind of weird that this pre-con kind of splits into 2, right? Like there's the shield route, and then what is he? Justice? Yeah, justice route. It's a little weird, but we'll focus on shield first and see how that goes, and maybe try it again. We're doing Ebony Maw Standard just because I like Ebony Maw. I feel like he's a good timer. He doesn't give us the extra resources like Drang does. I always feel like that throws me off. I like Drang as kind of like a way to test out decks, but that extra resource thing kind of throws me off. So okay, let's go. Let's do this. Miles only has 9 life too. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Pre-con deck. Surveillance team, Homeland Intervention, Spider-Man with a requirement, which you have to get used to. Wow. Okay. So web shot and government liaison. Okay. So surveillance team, we know what that's all about. I think I'm gonna get rid of it because there's no way I'm paying for 2 right now. Homeland Intervention, choose up to 3 shield cards you control and choose a scheme. Remove 2 threat from the scheme for each card exhausted that way. I like the idea of it, but it's not going to work right off the bat here. It just doesn't make 100% sense to do. Spider-Man, I like, but I don't know if I like paying those resources right now. I think we're going to skip him for now. Now, Jefferson Davis is kind of interesting. So it's a 2-cost support. Exhaust Jefferson Davis, remove 1 threat from the scheme with the least threat, which I think is kind of weird that they're doing that. They're like, you can't choose which threat you're doing for 2 cost. I mean, I guess it's 1 free thwart, but still, like, and it's on alter ego. That's a little bit of a weird card. I don't mind it though. My son is deep in Lord of the Rings. I figured I bought the One Ring RPG. I buy their card game. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. And then you're doing the revised core, right? Are you going to buy any of the expansions right away, or are you going to try to play through that revised core as much as possible? Because there's a lot of content in revised core, so it kind of makes sense. Web shot, deal 4 damage to an enemy. If you pay this using a energy resource, resolve Spider-Man's Venom Blast. I like that. Government liaison, play a shield card from your hand, reducing its resource cost by 1. I like the idea of that, and I'd rather do that than Jefferson Davis right now. So I think we're just going to keep these 2. And we'll draw back up to 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. So Homeland Intervention once again. Global Logistics, exhaust 1 shield card you control. Look at the top 4 cards of the player deck or the encounter deck. Discard any number of those and put the others on the top or bottom, which is kind of an interesting card. All right, so Defense Mechanism. After your hero uses a basic power, discard Defense Mechanism. Resolve Spider-Man's Spider Camouflage ability. And Arachnobatics is deal 2 damage to an enemy. If the enemy has stun status card, deal 3 additional damage to it. If the enemy has a confused status, deal 3. Wow, that's interesting, but okay. Revised core first. Makes sense, makes sense. Forward to get... Nah, I get it. I spent a lot of money in the beginning on Lord of the Rings. It was a lot. And I would always recommend Lord of the Rings over Arkham. Though I do like Arkham a lot. I think it's really good. All right, so... Okay, let us flip over to Spider-Man side. Now, I'm actually thinking, because I can't exhaust any shield cards. I can't exhaust a shield card. So I'm thinking I'm actually going to get rid of these 2 to play Government Liaison. So this way, in the future, I can play shield cards for 1 less, right? That's the hope and goal. Actually, let's do, what do we need? An energy? All right, so we're actually going to hold on to one in the Homeland one and get rid of an upgrade instead. The reason being is because I'm going to throw away both of these to play Web Shot. And one of them is an energy resource, so that's why that's important. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. If you pay for this card using the energy resource, which I did, do Venom Blast. So deal 2 damage to an enemy, which brings him down to 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. And we stun that enemy, which is pretty solid. And then I'm just going to go old-fashioned attack for 2 to knock 2 off of him right there. And then I think we're good and we can ready up. 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Okay. Diamond's Edge. Nelson just played it. Strong case of deja vu. We're in the Spider-Verse. How is his games? Were they good? Alright. Field Agents, Arachnobatics, and Double Life. Change your form. That's interesting. Okay. Not a huge fan of Lovecraftian stuff. Honestly, there were DVDs. Agreed. 100% agree. Like, I don't mind Lovecraft. Like he's all right. The stories are interesting though. But I totally get it. 100% get it. All right, so 1 goes onto here. Our invocation, or not invocation, counter, spell counter. Oh, no, it is an invocation. Holy cow. It's today. Actually, no, it doesn't go down yet. Sorry. He doesn't activate because he's stunned. So we get rid of the stunned. So when Ebony activates against you, he can't because he's stunned. Back card. Oh, another spell comes out with a surge. This comes in with 2 counters on it. Oh, okay, another spell with a surge. That's right. That's why I don't play him. Next one. Channeling Trance. Remove 1 invocation counter from each spell environment in the play area. Simple enough. So 1 off that one. 1. Okay, done. Probably afford to get into our... Dude, Dragon Shield's rough, man. It's worth it though. These are freshly sleeved Dragon Shields. So good. They feel so good. Also, OJ Flynn, are you in our Discord? If you're not, you should definitely check it out. There's the link. We talk about LCGs and all that fun stuff constantly, so make sure to join it. Okay, here we go. Next round is going to stink because discard 1 card random from your hand and we're going to be very confused, which is okay. All right, so Field Agent. A shield ally. Well, this is a shield card, so I can exhaust Government Liaison, put this in. Okay. I like the idea of using it. And Global Logistics. Ugh. Alright, I like Shield Agent more. This is a weird hand to have. Okay. So let's exhaust Government Liaison to put a Shield Agent in play. And he gets 3 backup counters, which hopefully by the same token comes out with, and I can buy. Let's... get rid of Double Life and also do another Field Agent, which adds 3 more. 2, 3. So let us play Global Logistics to exhaust 1 shield card. So we're going to exhaust that one. Look at the top 4 cards of the player deck or the encounter deck. Then we could discard and put them in any order. Let's look at top 4 of the encounter deck. I'm curious. So, Super Giant, that's a discard. And the Environments and Treacheries. So, I'm going to get rid of both Environments, but we're going to put the Treachery on top because it's only got 1 boost icon. So, we know he's only attacking for 2. So, pretty legit with that. And then, I'm going to thwart for 2 off of here just to keep it down. And then we will ready up. No, it absolutely is not cheap whatsoever. Pronounce your name. Agreed. Epicon. All right, we got Young Love. We got a double. Oh, we got another double. We got Web Shooter, and we got an Acrobatics. Oh, we're gonna lose some good cards because of this stuff. All right, so 1 goes on to here. So Ebony Maw is going to activate. When he activates against you, you remove 1 token from each card. So. First one, after the last invocation counter is removed, discard it. Discard 1 card random from your hand. You are confused. We always go third. We always go third one down. 1, 2, 3. Shooter. It's always the Web Shooter. Oh wait, I'm confused. Next card. We always go the third one down, as I just said. Also, chat, how are you doing? How has your past week been? I have not seen you all in so long. I hope you have all been doing well. I hope you all had a good weekend. Let me know. Let me know. I'm always interested. Throw one down. Let's go. Don't be a double. Son of a gun. And that's there. Okay, so he's going to activate. I'm going to take the hit because we already know it's only 2 damage. And I'm okay with that right now. So it's 2. Which is fine. We have a double. Young Love. Okay, that's fine. Backward. Oh my gosh. Shadows. Okay. Well, we get to see his shadows. That's fun. Prowler. Shuffle those bad boys in. Yo, go for it, man. Oh, wait. Titan Shield, is it like a 3-pack of 50 or something like that? And it comes clear in like a long pouch like this. I think all my Terraforming Mars cards are shuffled in that. And they're not bad. They're matte, right? I think they're pretty good. I'm 90% sure I have those for Terraforming Mars, and I actually really like it. All right, Prowler is Stalwart. When revealed, if you're an alter ego, I'm not, so it doesn't get tough stats. Okay, that's fine. Let's get to 4. Acceleration token. If you are in alter ego form, place 1 acceleration token here. Oh, so that was fun. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, 150 for the same. Yes, you're right. It is. Yeah, 3 packs of 50. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good cards. I like them. I like them for sure. And off of Amazon, I feel like you can get them on weird discounts and stuff. Okay. So, I feel like this is kind of a weird spot to be in right now, but okay. All right, I'm going to throw away an acrobatics to play Young Love and just heal the 3. I am going to do 2 damage on the Prowler. I need to focus in on him. And hopefully that doesn't mess me up too much. And I really need an ally to come out. That's what's kind of hurting me right now. And then we'll ready up. Draw up to 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm okay with some of these. Field Agent. I don't have card sleeves because I spend so much money games as is. I used to sleeve everything. I've gotten better to like sleeve less and less and less. That's my goal. I use Katana sleeves for TG. I heard Katana's really good. Like really good. All right, so we got a Swing In, which allows us to remove 4 threat from a scheme if you pay for the card using a science resource. Resolve Spider Camouflage. Oh, I can get tough and confuse enemy. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Web Shot, deal 4 damage to enemy. Venom Blast ability. Sky Destroyer. That's something I'm interested in. That is something I'm very interested in. Okay. This goes up by 2. Ebony Maul is going to attack. I'm going to take it to the face. So he activates, which does this spell. Exhaust each upgrade you control. I don't control any, and then I'm stunned. Fair enough. Fair enough. Stunned and confused, always a good sign. I'm going to take the hit to the face. 1 + 1 = 2. And then 2 more. That is fine. Back arc. Attach to Ebony Maw. Prevent all damage to Ebony Maw. After abjuration, or abjuration, if I can pronounce it correctly, prevents 2 or more damage from a single attack. Discard it. Fair enough. Sleeving Borgans. Ooh. That's the worst when you're a friend that does that. Nah, I totally get it. I used to do Slave Kings all the time, and they're really, really cheap. Like 110 sleeves for like $2 cheap. And they're fine. Like they're fine sleeves. All my encounter cards in Arkham Horror is still sleeved in them. And they work fine. They're good enough. All right. Let's go. Let us go. So, I feel like I want to get the Sky Destroyer in there. I feel like we're going to play long term here. So I'm going to get rid of double and swing in to play Sky Destroyer. And then we're going to put another field agent in because I have to play a field agent to get this to work. Now when I do that, I exhaust this to do 2 damage. We'll do it onto the Prowler. Oh, wait. I forgot to exhaust Government Liaison. to put the shield card in, we can take one card back. We'll do the resource one. We'll do that one. Okay, we'll hold on to that one. I forgot to do that. Then we will exhaust, get rid of stun, let's say. No. Thwart. Because we're going to use this card, hopefully. No, we're ready up. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Finally, a Monica Chang. Doesn't help by double sleep. Oh, ouch. These penny sleeves, which are super cheap and do the job. I actually use them for my Marvel Champions so far. We'll swap normal sleeves there. Yeah, maybe penny sleeves will do it. They just get a little tacky eventually, but they're not bad for sure. They're not bad. All right, 2 goes on the here. So this is out of 5, which isn't great. Ebony Maw is going to attack. So we have 4. I'm probably gonna have to flip if I don't block. So let's block this. We're gonna defend 2 against 1. Oh, plus 3. So it's 2 damage to me. Plus another 2 damage. So I'm at 8 out of 9. No bueno. Back card. Agent of Thanos. Hero side. Deal 1 damage to hero for each spell environment in your player. If it takes no damage this way, this card gains Surge. There is no spell. Thank goodness. Black Dwarf comes in. Not good. Not good. Alright, so it is my turn. Now, we got to get Monica in. After Monica Chang enters play, search your deck, hand, discard pile for a copy of Surveillance Team support and put it into play. Place 1 Snoop counter on each Surveillance Team you control. That would be 1 in addition to the one that gets put out there, right? So it comes out with 3, so it would actually get 4, right? All right, so we're going to exhaust this so that she's 1 cheaper. And we'll throw away Government Liaison and Global Logistics. Yeah. To play her. Now we look for a Surveillance Team. There's 1. It doesn't say I have to shuffle, which is interesting. You probably do, but you know. Snoop counters out. I only have 3. Use other counters for now. This comes in with 4, 3. Now, a shield card. After I play the shield card, which I did, I exhausted to do 2 damage to the enemy. We'll do it to the Prowler to knock him out. Okay. Then we can exhaust Surveillance Team to remove 1 counter from it. To lower this by 1, I feel like is what we should do. I think they said the keyword look means shuffle. That's fine. I'm fine with that. It adds 1 if you head into the table. Okay, right to privacy. All right, so I'll just shuffle up. That's fine. Monica. The problem is this is probably going to flip over. So we can't attack because this is just going to absorb it. So let's take 1 off of Trekking Pro. Now, 1 damage would be done to this. But I'm going to exhaust Field Agent to stop 1 damage. Because when a shield ally would take any amount of consequential damage, exhaust Field Agent, remove 1 backup counter from it, prevent 1 of that damage. Perfect. So what I said, one thwart. Okay. Then let's flip over. We're not doing so hot. And then we ready up. I'm going to hold on to Swing In and Whip Shot. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. There's all the allies I needed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So this goes up to 6. When revealed, shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Each player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until a spell environment is discarded and puts them into your play area. Well, I picked up all of them. Need to get rid of that Black Dwarf pretty fast too. All right, so spell. Nope. Yep, there we go. All right, what does that come in with? 3 counters. That's fair. And it starts with 1, and we're hanging in there. All right, he's going to activate. So he's going to, when he does, we remove 1 counter from here. Scheming for 2, 3. So this is up to 4 total. He schemes for 1. This is up to 5. Back card. When revealed, Prowler attacks the player with the fewest remaining hit points. If the attack defeats a character or no attack was made, this card gains Surge. No attack was made. Alter Ego. Place 1 threat in the main scheme for each spell environment in your play area. So there's 1, so 1 goes on there. So it's 6 out of 9. Not great. Not great. That's okay. We'll hang it there. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. After you change this form, shuffle 1 Spider-Man card from your discard pile back into your deck. I should have done that. It would help if I actually write cards. So I'm going to put Web Shot back in. So it's a little off, but you know, cut me some slack. All right, so Dum Dum Duggan. When you use one of your Dum Dum Duggan's basic powers, exhaust up to 3 shield cards you control. For each one exhausted this way, Duggan gets +1 to that power. Holy cow. I have a lot of shield cards, so he can hit for a lot. Ghost Spider. Play only if you control a Web Warrior. She leaves play, search your deck for an identity-specific event, add to your hand. Power Within. Use the basic power. Okay. Web Shot, swing in. Okay. So let's exhaust Government Liaison. I'm probably gonna get rid of Dum Dum right now. And Power Within. So that's 1, 2, 3 to play Spider Woman. There is no confused enemies. I don't have the ability to confuse anyone. Okay. We're gonna flip to other side, Spider-Man side. We're gonna throw away 2. Oh, I'm sorry. I got a shield card in there. I have to exhaust Sky Destroyer to do 2 damage onto this bad boy. Then we're gonna throw away those 2 cards to play this card. And one of them was a science resource. To remove 4 threat from a scheme, we'll do it to the side one here, which gets rid of that acceleration. And I do Spider Camouflage, which gives us a tough status. And I confuse an enemy, which is actually really nice. Who actually reads cards? Not me, I swear. Because it's fun to say. They're getting you ready for Spider Pig, that's why. Dum Dum Dugan, not Duggan. Dum Duke. Yeah, it's whatever you want. Dugan. Dugani. Alright, so we did that. That is good. I'm going to attack to just get rid of stun. Spider-Woman is going to attack for 2 onto Black Dwarf. Then I'm going to exhaust 2 field agents to stop consequential damage. Okay, I kind of like these field agents now. Kind of sick. Monica Chang is going to thwart 1 off of there and exhaust the last field agent to get 1 off of here. Get that back down to normal-ish. And then we ready up. Yeah, I'm kind of actually a huge fan of that now. Oh, sorry. I got to do Surveillance Team and remove 1 off of there to 1 off of there. I should have done that too. So, ready up? I'm tempted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. Double life. Web Shooter. A double Government Liaison. And Genki Lee. Draw 1 card if you're in hero form. Choose and discard 1 card from your hand. Interesting. Okay. This one goes up to 5. Simple enough. He's going to activate. Oh, I never healed. Shoot. That's what I should have done. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep the stun on me because I didn't attack with anything, so it doesn't matter. I should have healed 4. My bad. Played the card wrong. Okay. I'm going to take... I'm going to take the hit from Ebony Maw. No. I'm going to block this with Monica. I have faith. 1. Nothing. 4. All right, Monica got knocked out. But we're going to shuffle soon anyway, so that's a Genki. All right, and then Oh, shoot. He activates, so this reduces 1. My bad. Black Dwarf's going to attack me, but I'm tough. Easy enough. And then back guard. Deal 1 damage to hero for each spell environment into play. 1 damage. Easy. Okay, cool. Cool. So, we have double life. Change your form. Pay for it with a fist. Alright, you know what? Let's get rid of... We're going to get rid of Genki. To play web shooters. Do I have web shooter tokens? I feel like I should. Yeah. 2, 3. We're going to do a double to play another government liaison. Now, we could do double life, which is interesting. I like it. So what we're going to do is do Spider Woman for 2 to knock out the Black Dwarf. We're going to exhaust a field agent and another field agent. That gets rid of that one. We didn't do a shield card, right? I don't think we played a shield card. So that's that. We're going to do surveillance team to get 1 off of here. Oh, sorry. Black Dwarf got knocked out. Should have done that. I'm going to attack now to get rid of stunned. I'm going to use a web shooter to generate a resource to play double life. And I'm going to change my form. If you paid for this card using a fist resource, ready your identity. I did, so I can exhaust it again. Sorry, after you change this form, put a Miles card back into the deck. Actually want the another web shooter is what I want. That'd be sick. And then I'm going to heal 4. Alright, double life is kind of sweet. 1, 2, 3. I'm kind of a fan of that card. And that's it. I think we're good to go. Ready up. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, Magic, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Get an extra back card. Yeah, I feel like we're getting the hang of Spider-Man right now, which is pretty solid. Pretty happy with that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's see what we got. We know we at least got web shooter. Swinging in, web shooter, agent 13. Choose a shield support, ready that support. Okay. Web shot, homeland intervention. A double. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So, hey Ken, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. All right, so this is up to 5. Excuse me. He does not activate, so this does not go down. And then we get back cards. First one, Super Giant, terrible. Quick Strike doesn't work because I'm an Ultra Ego, so that's at least something. And Slice and Dice, Prowler attacks. It does not do that, so this card gains Surge. Shadows in the Past. Okay, the Nemesis minion does not enter the game this way. This card gains Surge. The Villain Schemes. Oh, that's terrible. 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I lost. Because that goes up to 9. Alright, I lost. Let's go. Hopefully this deck is better shuffled. We really need an ally early on. A double, Young Love, Spider Woman, fantastic. Government Liaison, Agent 13, Double Life. Okay. Double Life we're probably not going to play yet. I'm probably not going to be able to play Agent 13 yet. Government Liaison I like. So we'll keep Young Love we don't need. So we'll get rid of those 3. Draw 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Oh, interesting. Okay. The only thing I like about Spider-Man is that you have to pay 1 of each resource. I mean, I like that you can ready someone else, but still, like, it's rough. Okay, we should catch up like an hour now. All right, Carrot Guy. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I really do. And, you know, have fun with the nap. And then with work later, too. Okay, so let's throw away a double to get Government Liaison into play. And then we'll exhaust the Liaison and throw away another double to play Spider-Woman. And then we'll flip over. Surveillance Team and Spider-Man. I'm going to hold on to for now. And we'll just attack and knock off the 2. Hey, Canadian, welcome back. Yes, Ken, this is the second game, so you didn't miss much. That was the end of the first game. This is the second. And then we have to do Gwen next. So I'll just do one more and then just kind of talk a little about thoughts and feelings. And then we'll hop in with Gwen too. This is really just to kind of get a general gist. And then on Tuesday, I am going to stream at least the first scenario of the campaign box, maybe the first 2, and not use the precons. I'm going to build my own deck, unless Gwen's deck is absolutely nuts. But she's who I want to go through the game first because I'm really excited for her. Okay, so Spider-Woman, we're just going to thwart one, take one consequential off the main, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. No, ready up. 1, 2. 3, 4, oh my gosh, 5. All right, Field Agent. Something. All right, 1 goes onto here. He's going to activate. I'm just going to take the hit. So when he does, his counter goes down by 1. So 1, plus 3. That's 4 damage. Then we get her back, right? Oh, good. Super Giant does a quick strike. Okay. I'm just gonna take it with Spider-Woman. I can't take it with Peter right now. Or with Miles, not Peter. Okay, so that's that. Now it's my turn. So, holy cow, I can't even play Spider-Man because I don't have the resources. Ugh, okay. Let's do exhaust Government Liaison, throw away Government Liaison to play a Surveillance Team. 1, 2, 3. We'll throw away Government Liaison to play a Field Agent. I do not like this song. 1, 2, 3. And Spider-Man will hold on to because we can't do much with yet. So we'll do 2 damage. I'll do Super Giant. Just fine. I'm okay with that. Okay. And then we'll... Oh, Surveillance Team we can do 1 with. Sorry. Remove 1. And 1 off of there. And then ready up. Okay. You missed a chance. Agent 13. So 2, 3, 4, 5. I just feel like there wasn't enough there to do anything with her yet. Like I mean, I got the shield cards out faster than I thought I was going to. After shield attacks towards, choose a shield support and ready that support. Yeah, I'm okay with it for right now. Do you find protection to be especially bad solo? I basically played all the cycle 1 heroes against the core set. The core protection set is terrible. Absolutely terrible. It kept me away from the game playing protection for a very, very long time. But since doing the Rise of Red Skull with Captain America protection, I like it a lot now. I like it a lot. There's a lot of cards that have come out since the beginning. I like it a lot. If you haven't seen my deck for that, make sure you check it out. I can find it somewhere, but it's like a Flow with Water deck or Flow like Water deck. They're pretty good, pretty solid. How do these feel so far? This precon, it's okay. I feel like I'm more of a shield agent with this precon deck. Like I'm focusing on shield cards and not like his stuff. Which feels a little weird. Like all the Spider-Man cards feel second, and it feels like he can't get a big hit in, which feels weird. Like Peter Parker can do like 8 damage, right? Like Miles on his best swing could do like 4 or 6. He feels a little weird with that. But again, I'm barely scratching the surface. So do more snooping than 600 Chief. Yeah, Miss Marvel does add some good stuff. Miss Marvel's just such a good pack of cards. Okay, swinging in, Field Agent, Monica, Power Within, and Spider-Man. I feel like cards like Power Within and the other one are cards I should be doing more of, but like it's a discard. Like this is the type of thing that just feels weird. I don't know. Like, it's basically a 1-cost upgrade that I can randomly do when I want. To deal 2 damage and stun an enemy, or to give Spider-Man a tough status card and confuse an enemy. Which is fine, but as more things get steady and stalwart, like, it feels less significant. I don't know. I'm not 100% sold on that. I'm going to let this attack hit me, so he activates. So manipulation. We're going to discard 3rd card down. 1, 2, 3. Field agent. It's okay. Manipulation goes away. 1 plus 1 is 2. Not bad. And then we're going to block against Supergiant. The reason being is because after Supergiant attacks and damages a character, that character is stunned. I don't want to be stunned, so I block for the 2. We're good. We don't have to worry about that. Back card. Channeling Trance. Remove 1 spell. There is none. If you have no spell environments in your play, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a spell environment is played. Put that into your play area. So we're putting it into play so the Surge does not do anything. That's only when it's revealed. And that goes in like that. We're good to go. Dude, Miss Marvel's sick. I'm not gonna lie. I love Miss Marvel. She is fun when you get her going. But I get it. I get it. She's not for everyone. I 100% get it. Alright, Spider-Man is still not great. Alright, so... Okay. We're going to use Government Liaison. Throw away this Spider-Man, because that's just frustrating me. We'll get rid of Swinging In. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Play Monica. So, we want Surveillance Team. Cool. Now, put it into play. Place 1 Snoop counter on each Surveillance Team you control. So this one goes back up to 3. And this one goes up to 4. I'm liking Monica with these Surveillance Teams. I'm liking that work setup right now, like a lot. Because now it's easy enough to do these 2. Confused, tough. And oh wait, I only have to. I can't even do that. Just remove the 1 from here. That's nice. I like that. Okay, well, attack with Monica and exhaust Field Agent. So she does not take consequential, and put 1 onto here. And if I could attack for 2, I would, but I can't. So. And then we'll ready up. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. But you should try Justice or Aggression. I like her Justice Aggression a lot. So if you and D20 are playing, if you and D20 are playing Sinister Motives campaign, or you 2 playing Spider-Man. So I'm just doing the campaign by myself. Nelson and I will be doing Arkham Horror on Sunday or Wednesday. We're doing Arkham Horror Wednesday. So for those, I know a lot of you have been around since my Arkham Horror days. Get excited to watch me play Arkham Horror, which is me being frustrated a lot. She might be good in the game. I'll definitely try it. Okay, no, I get it. You gotta be around for when we play the video game. And she's like the main character. She's super fun. She's just like a little angsty teenager. It's great. Alright, we got Web Shooter, a double, Global Logistics, Power Within, and Homeland Intervention. Let's go. Alright, so 1 goes onto here. I'm going to take this hit. This activates. So 1, 2, 3. I died. I should have blocked that. I'm going to just retcon that and say I blocked it. Whatever. We're not playing for reals. And Supergiant's attack is going to take out Monica. The Villain Schemes. Okay. 2 plus nothing. 1, 2, and 1 counter goes off of this. I've never seen... Yeah, I don't think most of you have. I did it really early on, and I got really upset with it. Like, really upset with the latest expansion, so I kind of stopped playing it for a while. Alright. So... Okay, we'll get rid of a double, I guess, to play Web Shooters. Because I need to get rid of cards now. We'll get rid of... Global Logistics to play Power Within. It will play Homeland Intervention. Exhaust up to three shield cards. 1, 2. To remove 2 threat from that scheme for each card. So it's 4. So that's that. And then we'll flip over. After you change its form, take a Spider-Man card, shuffle it back in your deck. We will put in double life. Shuffle that back in. Then we'll ready up. Don't remember, to be completely honest. I did a dog once. I was Rules O'Toole. I remember that. I've been most of the core box. And then from each cycle, I've picked like 1 or 2 to do. I don't have like a ton of experience. Like, I'm okay at the game at best. And I'm gonna have to refresh myself on the rules because I forgot a lot of the rules, which is borderline embarrassing, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we got our double life. We got Ghost Spider, Swing In, Field Agent, and Genki Lee, and Global Logistics. All right, fair enough. 1 there. It's going to scheme, but this counter goes off. Exhaust each upgrade you control. That's fair enough. Exhausted. And then I'm going to be stunned. Fair enough. So 2, 3, 4. That brings us up to 5. This is going to advance to 6. Now, shuffle this into here. Discard from the top until a spell environment is discarded and put that environment into their play area. Oh, first one? Okay, fair enough. 2 counters go on to that. And then I don't think we've done back card. Yeah, no, because that's scheme last. So back card. Whenever you'll discard 1 card random from your hand. That's fine. To be fair, I got frustrated with Arkham 2 and stayed away from the game for a year or so. You know, yeah. It's just double life got. It's one of those things where I like the idea. I like the story a lot. Like I like it. It's just it's not a good solo game, in my opinion. Like pure solo. And there are a lot of people that went from playing it pure solo to two-handing it. And they said it's so much better. And especially the most recent campaign, like pure solo, there's not enough time to cover an entire map, and you kind of need it. You need to cover an entire map. There's just not enough time, and that's what frustrates me the most. So, okay, let's go. So Genki Lee would be good to get in right now. My only problem is I don't have a double, and I can't use a web shooter. And if I do that, it won't work out well. Yeah, I feel like that's not the best way to do this. All right, let's just heal the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But in long term, I do think it's the right move. All right, we'll get rid of Global Logistics and Field Agent to play Genki Lee. We're going to exhaust that to draw a card. Be a double. It's never a double. Let's flip over. I'm still stunned. I'm exhausted. Shoot. I do not... I do not like this set. I'm not going to do anything with those cards. We will exhaust the surveillance team though to remove 1 off of here. And that's it. We'll ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dum. Let's go. Playing between you. Agreed. Agree. 100% agree. All right, so 1 onto there. he's going to activate. This goes down by 1. I'm going to let this hit me for 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I have to block this so I don't... Actually, it doesn't even matter if I get stunned, but whatever. I'm going to block that. I'm going to take the 1 damage there. Then we get a bad card. The villain attacks you while I'm dead, right? So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm dead. I don't know. I don't like the precon deck. I'm being completely honest. I'm not a big fan of his precon deck. I don't mind him. Like, I think I kind of like Miles. But here's what's weird. Let's dive into this just for a quick second. So actually, the shield cards, funny enough, I kind of actually like, right? Like, I like the idea of the shield cards. I like building out for them. I think if I had like more of a shield focused hero, I think it'd be a little bit better. But I do like the idea of the shield cards. I think it's kind of cool. Monica, I'm a huge fan of. The field agent idea, I really like. Global logistics, I could take it or leave it. But that might be good for other cards I'm trying to build out with. Government liaison, I like it. I like that I can put a bunch of them out there. Spider-Woman Jessica Drew, not bad. Not bad. I don't love it, but not bad. Agent 13, I gotta figure her out. I just need to get her out there. I just have a hard time playing 4 cost cards. Ghost Spider, it's okay. Probably actually be decent enough if I actually had her get knocked out. Dum Dum, I gotta figure that out, man. Homeland Intervention, I really like the idea of that. Sky Destroyer, I think is a nasty card. I think plays well in its shield deck. I think it makes Surveillance Team a lot. I think now Surveillance Team makes a lot more sense in the game, which is kind of cool because I do like that card. So I really am a big fan of that. So I like what they're doing with shield. I hope they keep building on that. Now, as far as Miles's cards, he feels a bit weird to me. So I'm gonna be honest. When Miles was first announced, I thought he was actually gonna be like a Captain America, kind of overpowered. And I don't know if he is. I don't know. So Miles, right? I like the response when you flip over. I like that he's 2/2/2. This special thing is kind of interesting. And I thought it was going to be a bigger part of the game, and it wasn't. And I don't know if it's because I was just focusing on shield more. Jefferson Davis feels like a weird card to me for a 2-cost support. Exhaust Jefferson Davis, remove 1 threat from the scheme with the least threat. I mean, generally that's what I do anyway, but it just feels weird that the card is telling me to do that. I don't know. That feels weird to me. In acrobatics, deal 2 damage to enemy. If the enemy has a stun status card, deal 3 additional damage to it. If the enemy has a confused status, deal 3 additional damage to it. What's weird is there's a lot of cards with steady now, with that there's cards with steady, stalwart, like all these things are stopping you from stunning, confusing things. So it makes this card feel a lot weaker. Like 1 for 5 is huge, and it works really well against normal enemies if you can time it right. But there's a lot of like expert scenarios like this isn't just going to be done, right? Like it's just not going to work that well. Like 1 for 2 is fine. But there's so many cards that stop you from stunning and confusing now. And so many villains that stop you from doing that. They're like, it feels like a weak card. So double life, I like. Max 1 per round, change your form if you pay using a strength resource, ready your identity. I think that's huge for a 1 cost. I think that could be really good. Genki Lee. Exhaust Genki Lee, draw 1 card. If you're in hero form, choose and discard 1 card from your hand. I actually think it's not terrible. I like that it gives you the option for both, because so often, if the enemy has a stun status card, yeah, you know what? Trap it, that might be all right. You might be right with that. It might just be stalwart doesn't work, because it is, if they're steady, they have to get 2 stun status or 2 confused. So maybe you're right with that. That wouldn't be far off, because it does say that the enemy has to have a stun status card, not that the enemy is stunned. So that would make sense, which makes it a bit better. Actually makes it a fair amount better. All right, so Genki Lee, I like the idea because a lot of times when I do these draw cards, it's always on the alter ego side. I'm happy to make it the hero side, but it encourages you to the alter ego side. I like that more, right? I think that's a pretty decent card. Even though you have to get rid of 1 of your own, I'm okay with that. Web shooters, we know all about. Power Within, 1 cost upgrade. After your hero uses a basic power, discard Power Within, resolve Spider-Man's Venom Blast ability. Which Venom Blast deals 2 damage to an enemy, stuns that enemy. It's not bad. Now, again, if they don't have Stalwart, this is a good pairing, right? You can attack, stun that enemy, or at least put a stun card on it, then do Arachnobatics and do 2 more damage plus an additional 3, right? Like that system now makes sense and works a lot better. So, where's the other upgrade? The other upgrade is Defense Mechanism. which just does the other one, right? So give Spider-Man a tough status, confuse an enemy. Again, you would give him a confused card. Does 2 damage plus another 3. Different art. I agree. I agree. But this now system kind of makes a little more sense with an acrobatics or arachnobatics. Jeez, I'll never say that right. That's how I should have played these cards, which makes more sense. And I kind of like that a bit more. So now there's 2 event cards for swing in. Remove 4th threat from a scheme. If you pay this card using a science, resolve the spider camouflage, which is the tough and confused, which is fine. And then web shot, it's another 2 cost. Deal 4 damage. If you pay with an energy, deal venom blast, which deals 2 more damage and stuns that enemy. Now again, if you can get web shot and arachnobatics to work while doing this, like there's some interesting things I think you can do. I think the confused part is the best of his abilities and probably wise justice. Yeah. I feel like his cards really need to play off each other. And the way his pre-con set up is that I want to focus on shield more than anything else, because there's some interesting stuff it does. But you put the upgrades out, right? And since they're responses, not force responses, you can do them whenever you want. And you have to time these ones with arachnobatics or these events with arachnobatics. Like the arachnobatics seems like an actually more important card than I thought it was going to be. I thought like this was just kind of like, it's like general, like, oh, it's a cheap damage and do some stuff. But really you have to play one of these 3 cards and then play this card, which seems to be the way the game wants you to play it with your web shooters out, so you can play for arachnobatics. Which this makes a bit more sense now, and I kind of get a bit more. Now, the other thing I could have done, which would have been more interesting, is I could have, thinking this through, I could have attacked with Spider-Man, right? Done my 2 damage, flipped over, so be exhausted on Miles Morales' side, then done double life to change my form and ready Spider-Man back up, which could have been another way to interestingly get 2 more attack or 2 more thwart. I could have played double life that way instead of just a way to heal him. I think that could have been interesting too. So, cards are the cards in the game. I would like a new double resource art for Guardian Cycle. Agreed. Obligation targets. But they're, what's his obligation? Exhaust Miles. Okay. Discard Genki and Jefferson Davis from play. If neither was discarded this way. So at least you discard 1, right? So discard Genki Lee and Jefferson Davis from play. If neither was discarded this way, cards gain surge. Discards obligation. So I guess you could just discard 1 of them, right? Well, if you only have 1, you could discard the 1. That's what I mean. Yeah, like his supports, like they're fine. I like that Jefferson Davis is a shield. That works. That one thing makes sense with the shield deck. And that's a neutral card, right? So I can just throw that in. Is that a neutral card? Yeah, Government Liaison is a neutral card. I mean, it doesn't make sense, dude, but you could. I don't know. His supports feel weak to me. Double Life, I should have played better on. I think I could have made that work. And Arachnobatics makes more sense now looking at the deck this way. I probably should have looked at it that way. I think he's a hero where you focus on his aspect first and then drill his powers. There's something on the hero. Agreed. The biggest thing about Genki is that he can actually do something on the hero. Most of the time, it's like flip to the other side, whatever. So, okay. That's that. Those are my rough thoughts. I don't mind him. I wanna mess around with him a little bit. I think if you get some good card draw on him, I think it works really well. Not that he was bad, I'm just saying.